I am Lady Nika, and with Friday's episode of Married to Medicine. As I told y'all, I might not get Married to Medicine out to you until Monday or Tuesday every week because Friday be the end of my work week, honey. And I be on one sometime on two. But this is Married to Medicine, Season 5, Episode 5. Guess who's coming to know you? Okay, the ladies are settled in, are still in New Orleans, and we see Contessa on her laptop, almost pissed that Heavenly and the girls that share a room with her are having, doing what people do on vacation, which is have a good damn time and laugh. Okay, enjoy themselves. Over at the other suite, Toya still in her feelings because Quad didn't want to share intimate details of her marriage. And Jackie and Simone end up telling her, look, girl, people share things at their own rate of time. When Miss Quad ready to tell you anything about what's going on in her life or her marriage, she will be. But you can't rush everybody to be where you clearly are at and willing to share all your tea. And that's what they told her at. Now let's go over to Atlanta and discuss the men in one whop, okay? We got all the husbands meeting up there at this smokers lounge, and that is to include Contessa's husband. I do believe his name is Scott. They schooling him on how it goes when the wives go out of town. Sometimes they come back, they good, but sometimes they come back and they mad as hell at each other or whatever. He said Contessa is pretty strong and she likes all of them, so he think it's gonna be all good for them. Later on, Cecil begins to talk about, he and Simone's son Miles and how he's so proud that he's headed off to college and how growing up he really was no problem for them. And of course, he realizes that Greg is sitting there and Greg is feeling some kind of way because as we know, Greg wants kids, but Quad has not produced any for him as of yet. And that leads to Greg saying that he's starting to better understand Quad's needs and how he has not been doing it. Now, according to him, he never really had to invest in emotions into relationships prior to Quad. He had to, he's never had to cater to anyone's emotions because he just took care of the financial aspects of dealing with a woman. But with Quad, it's totally different, and in a way, he can kind of understand where she's coming from, and when she's asking him to be more emotionally there for him. It ain't all about them finances. Now Simone plans to go on this swamp boat ride, but she don't tell the girls she play them, and they all wind up getting on this damn boat. Well, they don't get on the boat yet. At first, they get on the tour bus, and Toya and they getting sauced up. Meanwhile, Contessa is getting heavily together on how to say her name properly. Also, Toya is urging Contessa, who is constantly in their laptop, to enjoy herself, relax, relate, release, bitch. Now, when we get to the swamp boat ride, they all getting off the bus, and Toya done drunk so goddamn much she fall down the damn stairs. Now, once they get on the boat, we see Jackie not here for it. She hates gator, snakes, bugs, any of that kind of shit. She just don't like it. So, but she going along. She going along to play along, okay? And we see these gators in the swamp, and Jack is scared as fuck. Now, while on the boat, Toya tells us that she got a surprise for the ladies when they return back to the hotel, and she hoping that they receptive to it. And I was like, girl, at that point, what the fuck is you about to give us? Now, back at the hotel, that surprise would be Miss Mariah. She's at the hotel waiting on the girls, hoping that the girls will be somewhat glad to see her. It's been a minute and she ready to forgive and forget and possibly start anew with each and every one of them. So when they return to the to the boat, the from the boat ride to the hotel, the reception to Mariah is not as warm as Toya may have wanted to. In fact, they shocked to see her, and some of them looking like, oh, hell no. Toya get in her feelings because everybody not happy to see Mariah. Plus she drunk, so she get upset and walk off saying they not trying, they being fake and shit. Now let's go back. Let's backtrack a minute because it was a scene between Heavenly, Quad, and Contessa in their room where Heavenly said maybe Quad is having marital issues because she not meeting her husband halfway, and she should view her husband as a part of the blessings that are in her life. Now, halfway, in my opinion, was meaning get a man a baby. Now, Miss Quad wasn't trying to hear that, so she walked off, and Contessa was offended, saying Heavenly shouldn't say that. She don't even know if Quad can reproduce children. Heavenly and Contessa ends up getting into it, and Contessa didn't like what Heavenly said, and they yelling at one another to shut the fuck up. And Contessa so disturbed by all of this, she ready to just end her trip there. Jackie talks to Heavenly later on and explains again that although she may have meant well in her delivery, sometimes to the different girls in the group can be, a bit much, and that's why they take her wrong. So when Contessa returns to the damn room, Heavenly apologizes to Contessa and explains that she meant no harm, but she was trying to have a breakthrough with Quad. So they okay for right now. Trust and believe this shit ain't gonna last. Jackie and Simone go talk to an upset Toya and simply explain, girl, you may have been, you may have made your peace with Mariah, but us, we have not made that type of stride with her. We not quite ready to kumbaya with her, and she should have at least. They feel like she should have warned them that Mariah was coming, considering the relationship between all of them. People that don't forget Toya. Even Mariah told Toya that she was doing too much and being angry. That she was just glad that they didn't try to attack her. Now they all sit down with Mariah to air out their feelings, and Jackie told her straight up, it's going to take me some time to get over what Mariah has said, to her. Mariah understood that and admitted that it was a lot said and done, but the trip was supposed to be fun. So when they return to Atlanta, each one of them can individually sit down and discuss where they can go from there. Okay. Heavenly say she willing to work things out with Mariah because she still, she feel like it's not that much to do. Plus, she's still a work in progress herself. She got to work on her damn patience level. Quiet, on the other hand, is not here for Mariah. She said Mariah is the type to apologize to you, then go back and talk about you like a damn dog. She needs she spreads rumors, and Bravo gave flashbacks of Mariah when she was saying all of that shit she was saying about Quad. Mariah feels her and Quad are even. They both have said and done a lot of mean things to each other. However, Quad does not agree, and that's really where it kind of ended off here with them arguing about that. But see, I need to backtrack because there was a moment in there where Quad sat down and talked with Dr. Jackie, even though she felt somewhat wrong for talking to Dr. Jackie about her problems when she got so many problems on top of her right now. But Dr. Jackie urged her to have that conversation, and it's kind of therapeutic for her as well. And basically, she said that she feel unappreciated by Greg and he's mean to her. She said she would grant him his wish if things was right between them. So it's not so much that she don't want to have a baby with him, but she just want things to be well between them. She want them to be on the same accord before they bring a child into the mix of things, and that kind of made a little bit of sense. So there's your answer as to why Quad won't have a baby for Greg. Now, for everybody that may have wanted to know, I told you, quick recap. I wasn't going into all of that because at the end of the day, I don't understand why these women is not hearing the words that are coming out their husband's mouth. Now, to a single bitch, you ain't gotta submit to what your husband's saying. You ain't gotta do this. You ain't gotta do that. But see, it's a totally different thing if you ever been in a marriage or in one. That man feeling matter. Okay, and I see a lot of miscommunication going on between these marriages, and it's namely on the side of the women who are not listening. It's okay to make your own money and to be headstrong, and it's even okay to a certain level to have a level of independence about yourself. But at the end of the day, you still somebody's wife, and you have to listen to that man if you want to keep that man. If you ask me, Quad and Dr. G is on their way to divorce. I ain't wishing that upon them, but that's what they giving right now. And I don't know if they giving it because that's what's really going on, or is that because that's what they, if that's what they just want to serve us on the show. But it's a lot of miscommunication going on. It's a lot of people feeling like they not respected, they're not emotionally being fed. And it's one thing to have a good financial situation with your husband. Y'all all right, y'all can afford to do some shit. But it's a totally different, it's a little bit harder to make sure those emotional needs are met. And I'm not saying that these wives are doing this. I don't feel like Quad should be a baby making machine to Dr. G if she don't feel that they're in a stable enough situation to bring a child into it. A baby don't make the situation no better. In fact, it can make it worse. So get the marriage together right first, and then y'all can move from there. And I question sometimes, has she ever just sat down and talked to him like that and explained that to him so that it don't come across to us and probably to him like she just not honoring something that he wants to do. I mean, the man almost 50 years old. How long y'all gonna wait? Y'all either gonna get this thing right or y'all gonna leave each other alone. And sadly with them, I don't see it lasting, child. But it could, God is always in the miracle performing business, and what he put together ain't nobody supposed to be able to put asunder, and hopefully it'll work out for the best for everybody involved. I did not touch everything on this episode because I ain't want to. It's already about 5 days late, so I just gave y'all a quick rundown of what I saw and what I took from that. And as far as Mariah is concerned, it's been a lot of hurts on both sides. I like Mariah, but Mariah can be a nasty bitch, and you ain't helping with this damn Facebook Live you do every night after the show has gone off. I went back. I was privy to getting hold to that, and girl, if you want to be a part of this show, you can't do it like that. You on there, you saying one thing on the show, but then on your live it's something totally different. You need to get that shit together. Decide what you're gonna do. And just because you're an executive producer and the person who came up with the concept for this show, don't mean you necessarily have to be on this show. Just make your coins from the show. Go get you something else that maybe can cast you in a better light, because on this show you're gonna be looked at pretty crazy, especially if you don't change how you acting. And based off your life, you're not changing. That's it, that's all. The depth of my struggle will determine the height of my success, and it will for you as well. In the meantime, in between time, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video wherever it is you share videos. And I see you guys back for Love and Hip Hop New York. Peace.